Why 90% fail at financial freedom and how to win mentally. Everyone wants financial freedom, but here's the harsh truth. Most never get there. So why do 90% fail, and how can you build the mental edge to escape the cycle and win for good? Let's uncover the truth together. But before we begin, hit that like button and subscribe because breaking free starts in the mind, not the bank account. Fear that freezes you in place. Ever felt your heart pound at the thought of investing your hard-earned money? That voice whispering, "What if I'm wrong?" can freeze you in your tracks. It's a fear more common than you think, one that keeps most people safely in the shallow end, afraid to dive into the deep water of opportunity. This fear isn't about avoiding failure entirely. It's about mustering enough courage to take a small step forward, even when your heart is pounding. Start with an amount you can afford to lose, one that won't crush you but will teach you something. Each time you invest, even modestly, you chip away at that fear. Your confidence grows in the cracks left behind. Over time, fear loses its grip. You begin to see it not as a wall, but as a gateway to learning, to growth, and to your own unexpected strength. And here's the twist. Most wealthy people felt that same fear once, but they acted anyway. The difference isn't confidence, it's action despite the fear. That one brave move could open a door you never knew existed. Lacking a written plan. Have you ever wondered why some people hit their financial goals and others float along year after year without direction? The secret isn't luck. It's a roadmap, a written plan. Without a plan, your money drifts with your emotions instead of paving your future. You live by default. You spend without thinking, save by accident, and hope something works out. But goals are just wishes on paper unless they're tied to a schedule, milestones, and accountability. Want to retire early? What will you save each month? Want to pay for college? How will you break it down into monthly chunks? Planning doesn't guarantee success, but it guarantees focus. When the storms of life hit, your plan becomes your compass. And the beauty? You can rewrite your plan anytime. It evolves as you do. Decision fatigue. How everyday exhaustion kills wealth. By the time evening rolls around, you might feel mentally drained. You made decisions all day: what to wear, what to eat, how to respond. That decision fatigue makes you vulnerable, like a weary traveler too tired to notice the pitfalls ahead. That's why late-night browsing leads to impulse buys. That's why the pay button glows brighter than ever. Your exhausted brain seeks comfort, and spending often feels momentarily comforting. The secret weapon? Simplicity. The fewer decisions you make with money, the better. Automate everything that supports your financial goals, then go live your life. Let systems do what willpower can't. Sabotaging beliefs that keep you small. Deep down, do you believe you're not smart enough, deserving enough, or worthy enough to build real wealth? These hidden beliefs can sabotage you more effectively than any bad decision. They whisper that you're an imposter, that you'll never get ahead, or that success simply isn't meant for you. These stories shape your actions. They make you quit too soon. They make you procrastinate. They make you hide from opportunities because you fear you'll fail in front of others. But here's the truth. These stories are lies, and you can rewrite them. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Confidence comes after action, not before it. Your mind might resist, but your results will silence the doubt. Compound interest, your best friend or worst enemy. Compound interest is like a silent engine that either powers your future or buries you under debt. Left unchecked, credit card balances quietly grow until they feel impossible to pay off. But used properly, compound interest rewards you with growth and momentum. Imagine saving a small amount each month and letting it sit untouched. Over decades, that sum multiplies far beyond what you might expect. The question is, what will you let compound, debt, or investments? One day, your past choices will either smile at you or haunt you. Use time as your ally. Even small amounts given time become powerful tools for freedom. Bad money habits versus good ones. Do you know someone earning half of what you do but saving double? The difference lies in habits. Wealth isn't always about how much you make. It's about what you do with what you have. The habits that build wealth are simple, but repeated consistently. Tracking every dollar spent, resisting impulse purchases, putting away money before you see it, and delaying gratification. These aren't exciting. They sound boring, but that's where their power lies. Each act may feel mundane, but together, they form the foundation of freedom. You don't rise to your level of motivation, you fall to the level of your habits. Fix the pattern, and the outcome fixes itself. Wealth is behavior repeated in the shadows. The temptation of instant gratification. That sinking sensation when you swipe for a late-night grab, that's the siren song of instant gratification. We've been wired to seek quick pleasure, and advertisers know that all too well. They whisper, "You deserve this now." But here's the thing. Debt is an investment in today at the expense of tomorrow. That tiny purchase feels good now, but steals from your future self. Wealth demands that you say no in small moments so you can say yes to something greater later. The greatest enemy of wealth is impatience. If you master the pause, just the pause, it will buy your future back one choice at a time. Mental accounting, your wallet's secret enemy. Do you treat bonus income differently from regular income? That's mental accounting stealing your wealth. It tricks your mind into spending thoughtlessly by labeling money as fun or extra. A tax refund becomes free money, not hard-earned dollars. But every dollar counts equally in your journey. When you give each dollar a purpose, savings, investment, bills, you treat every cent with respect. That shift alone can transform careless habits into considered actions, and that's how stability grows. Your mindset must shift from found money to earned leverage. Stop categorizing, start strategizing. Every dollar deserves to be taken seriously. Overconfidence that fools you. We all want to believe we're smarter than average, but overconfidence blinds us more than we admit. It prompts one-click investments, risky bets, and business launches without preparation. Real confidence is quiet. Real confidence leans into strategy, humility, and a willingness to learn. It seeks perspective and plans for what can go wrong. Overconfidence makes you skip the prep. Real confidence builds step by step and asks honest questions along the way. Mistakes made in arrogance cost more than mistakes made in ignorance. Be bold, but be wise. Growth comes from learning, not guessing. Relying on a single income stream. Can your financial dreams rest on one paycheck alone? For most people, that's not just risky, it's dangerous. Today's economy is unpredictable. Job security is fragile. Companies shift, industries evolve, and one disruption can upend your plans. Financial freedom doesn't come from one job, it comes from many. Side hustles, dividends, rentals, digital products, each one builds resilience. You'll create more freedom by diversifying your income than by waiting for a promotion that might never come. When your income comes from 5 places, one problem doesn't destroy your peace. Stability is built from variety, not volume. How the 10% do it differently. What sets the top 10% apart isn't luck or intelligence. It's mindset and action. They don't let fear paralyze them. Instead, they take small, smart risks that build confidence over time. They don't wing it financially. They follow written plans that guide their money toward clear goals. They automate early, saving brain power for what really matters. When self-doubt creeps in, they fight back with small wins, like starting a side hustle or investing just a little. They understand the power of compound interest and use it to grow wealth quietly over time. Most importantly, they see money as a tool, not their worth. It buys them freedom, time, and choice, not status. And that makes all the difference. The road to financial freedom isn't paved with luck. It's carved with clarity, mindset, and mental discipline. Now you know why most people never make it and what separates the few who do. Which mental shift hit home for you today? Drop it in the comments. We read every one. If this video gave you the clarity or fire to push forward, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because your breakthrough might be one mindset away.